Hey guys, this is Raph back with a new video. So this is gonna be talking about my old friends. So like this is somebody I used to like for a call sister and all like that. So I'm just gonna talk about it and just after when it's done, she was basically like a sister to me, for real. And the reason why it was that why we broke up and stuff, it's kind of a long story, but I hope y'all ready. So we were friends ever since elementary, and whenever we went to middle school, we never seen each other. And then after that, when we got to high school, we were cool, everything. We was still chill, everything like that. And then one time we got in a fight. I would talk about that in another video. But fast forward to, let's say, 2020, 2020, 2020 or 2021. Whenever we was like going to each other houses and stuff like that. And then during the time I was friends with this other girl because I met her at work, and I'll get into that video about how me and her not friends no more either. But anyways, so me and my sister, we would smoke, drink, chill with each other and stuff like that. We had a couple of times where we got into disagreements and stuff, and sometimes I would take ownership, sometimes she would. It wouldn't be a lot. If you see me opening this door and stuff, this is my dog. Come on. Come on, Peps. So like basically, so the first time that we had stopped being friends was like during the time when her dad was like sick and stuff like that, which I didn't know during the time and stuff. And we had got into it or so like that because it was basically like making it seem like I was the selfish person. But mind you, I like did stuff for her, and shoot, I bought like $100 worth of weed, I guess. But it was just like, it was always something that she would nitpick about me. Like, basically, like, oh, well, whenever we talk, you're not your old self and stuff like that. And, you make it really about yourself, and you, like, overtalk me. And so I changed that and stuff like that. And then whenever I barely said anything, she would have a problem with that. Oh, well, you need to talk more and stuff and this and that. I don't have. It was just like something that she wanted to nitpick about, and me being me as a friend, I just be like, it's some things I don't like what my friends do, but I don't sit up there and nitpick 24/7. I just be like, shoot, she's my true friend, my sister and stuff, and she really trying to, help me out. During that time, it was just like, okay, yeah, I'm understanding and stuff, and I say I'm trying to change for the better, which I'm proud of myself that I'm changed for the better and stuff, because I still kind of do have real bad anger issues, but it's not that bad. So whenever we had got into an argument, it was like, basically, I was talking to her over the phone. It was just she made it like harder. Just was like saying, oh, this and that, that and this, everything about me. I'm like, and I had to give it to her like this. I'm like, I don't sit up here and criticize you. Why do you have to sit up here and criticize me 24/7? And that's when I started to yell and other stuff, and hung up the phone. She hung up the phone on me, so which I understand. And I tried to call her back. She didn't call back, so I said, well, you know. During that time, we hadn't talked for like some months or so like that. Fast forward, I think after my birthday or so, or before my birthday, but her dad had passed away around May of 2021. 2021 or 2020. 2022. Yeah, it was May 2022, I think. I may be wrong. It was either, you know, I really had a connection with her dad and, her mom too, because, they treated me like their second parent. I mean, second child and stuff. So it was like a thing of like, oh, okay, I'm very comfortable. Y'all make me comfortable in your home and stuff. So it still makes me sad that he is gone and stuff. Rest in peace to him. It really is sad. So, whenever we finally got back together and stuff, because how we got back together was like, her cousin was braiding my hair, and her cousin thought that I knew about it, and I was like, no, I did not. She had came over because we talked and everything, and this was the time like had got her license and stuff. That was a good thing. Before her dad passed away, she had got her license and stuff. And so, like, we talked, we squashed everything, you know. Then when we started back hanging out again, I was like, it was simple stuff, but her mom didn't like me or so like that because of that situation that went down. But it was like, it's between me and your kid, so I can understand why she didn't like that. But I still loved her to death and stuff like that. Like sometimes she would be like, hey, you gonna have to go and stuff like that, cause my mom about to get back. Like I be at like the apartment and stuff, and I had to go soon after that. Like it's not like rushing, but like it depends or so like that. So whenever it happened a couple of times, but but I was just like, okay, well, her mom just don't like me because of that situation. I'm like, okay, because she even told me, so that was the only reason how I knew about it. Well, her mom didn't like me. I'm sorry, I was just getting this bug out the way. So, anyways, one time whenever I was in the car with her, mind you, I was living with my aunt during the time, which I would get into a story time about that. How why I'm not living with my aunt no more. But anyways, so I got in the car with her and stuff like that, and me and her was talking and stuff, and I was consoling her because I really did like feel bad or whatever like that. But the thing about this though, it really rubbed me the wrong way. So whenever I was telling her, I was trying to tell her like, I understand where you're coming from, because people, parents dying, especially, like, it's messed up. Because I was telling her about how her mom passed away and stuff, and how they was feeling, and then how my cousin and stuff like that, how her dad passed away. So it was just like, I would understand why, like, yeah, they grown, but it was just different. This is what she says out of her mouth. Oh, they're grown, this and that. I'm still a kid, and da da da. You're 20 years old, mind you, and that's different and stuff. I was like, I didn't say nothing because it really rubbed me the wrong way. Because for real, age and grief does not have to. It does not mean anything, especially if you're adult and your parent passed away. That don't mean anything about your age. Grief is grief, and she made their situation feel less because and I really just didn't like that. So during that time, I just bypassed it because I'm like, you know what, I'm not about to make myself angry. I'm not about so after that, it was, I guess, the next day or something like that, and that's when I was like working, just working completely, because I wasn't in college or so, because I had stopped for a while, because it was just like I get into the next story time about that one. So I was working and going home, like going to my aunt's house and stuff, and the people that lived there and stuff, it's like they had always caught an attitude or so like that if if me asking just for like a simple ride like up the street, but it just always attitude, which I don't mind taking such and such all the way to Timbuktu and don't have a problem. They may not even give you gas money, or so I at least shoot. Whenever I was working at the job I was working at, shoot. Oh, can you fix? Yeah, I will. But anyways, she was complaining about, oh, I'm not spending time with her and other stuff like that. I'm like, I work, and on top of that, you drive, so you can at least be like, hey, she only did that like a couple times, asked me like, oh, this and that, da da da, and I wouldn't mind. So after that, and I like was brushing stuff off because I'm like, she's grieving. I don't want to, contribute to, everything else. So one day, I think either I would, no, I was on the phone with her because I thought that I was in the car, but I came, somebody had got me from work, I mean, my cousin Lightly, anyways, got me from work, and she called me, and we was talking, and she was saying that, oh, my cousin and my mom think you're a narcissist and other stuff because of things that you do. What narcissistic, my bad, what narcissistic stuff that I do? Because all I do is care about you and try to do like it. She made me feel like drained, depressed, and I knew when a person is really draining your energy, and how you will notice is if you automatically, when you done talking with that person or so, you want to just go to sleep or just do anything to just calm that down. And it seemed like every time it was like whenever me and her get into a disagreement, my energy be like low, and I'm just tired, and I'm just like just ready to go to bed. And I really felt away because I'm like, dude, like you make it seem like I do everything wrong and stuff, and it hurt me because it's like